Hey. Hello, everybody. Angel Wolf here with some more work with the Unreal Engine. It was kind of a long errand day for me. Thursdays usually are, so I have to drive in a lot of nasty traffic and run around paying bills and things like that, so it kind of wears me out. So I'm not in the mood for a full run through today, but I do feel like working on the menus because Don, our friend Jedi, has updated the UI fonts and he's updated the graphics a bit. Have a look at that. We see the buttons are much bigger. Really no interaction anymore with the mouse over. I don't know. Like it still works. Create game. And now here's what's messed up. Now I see this icon in the background of what looks like a mannequin along with the cards, and everything is cut here. This is what I want to look at and figure out why this is doing that. And we can see our brand new arena selection menu. Showing that off. Arena, got our little new his egg throbber down here, and his brand new three-dimensional layout, which eventually we're going to actually have a 3D playset. This is just a graphic mock-up, you could say, of what it's going to look like. And I'm going to go over here to new game, join the game. Egg throbber on the server selection. But we gotta do something about this text. That's unreadable. We're gonna do something about that. All in the works. Cards, keep the cards. Out. Board's still working fine. Oh, Don just came back in the room. Yeah, it probably is something stupid simple. That's why I'm playing around with it. I've got a couple of little clues here because I didn't see things, but I know you wanted to see the targeting thing, so I want to see that as well. Targeting. Only a 3, so we got to spend 3 more until I hook up this continue button. Working. Okay, scrap phase. Yeah, nothing's going to happen yet. Spend all our points and advance to the scrap phase. Scrap phase. All right, we got a nice yellow line with a. Oh, what that is? It looks like a spinning arrow with lines coming off of it. I don't know. Something doesn't look right there. And clicking off of it doesn't seem to be working anymore either. That works. Neighbor's distracted. Can't see that my other code is working. Yeah, my target is now. I can't confirm it, and it didn't. We've got some things that are still broken in the main phase, but I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. Not working on that now because we've got all kind of. This is what I've got to work on tomorrow to figure out why all this is happening. What just came up now with no breakpoints. So this is what gave me that clue, was that fact that we see that thing somewhere in this. Hide stuff. Stacked on top. Rows. Oh wait. still doesn't tell me why I see a graphical text of the model. And I still saw that model in there, so got to be one of these. Let's look at this first. There it is, and this is the icon. Expand button. Pops out if you push that. So, still doesn't explain why we're seeing a got these two are actually variable. Our events are here, instructor, which menu was created. So client clears the saves deck list for you. Yeah, this is right. Set up row. Oh, I just noticed the eggs. Just noticed the eggs there. We have eggs. Show up here. Checked. Half is its own. Checked. There's where the eggs are. Ours are smaller. Still That's a nice way of doing it. It's all stacked. Why is that graphic still there? At it again. That graphic coming from. Throwing all the graphics off. That material. You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to go in. That. Find that graphic. Child actor. Airplane with a text. There it is, character 1 mat instance. It's in card game basic set. Everything's all over the place with some of this as I migrate the old kit. Hey, there's Don. Well, thank you for coming back, Don. And Don is, as I said, our UI guy, and he's the designer of Stupid the Game. So I am trying to track down where the heck that green graphic is coming from. This is what I'm talking about here. If I hit play, game, create. See this graphic back there of mannequin? I don't know where the heck that's coming from. I can't find that anywhere in the UI. So I'm trying to track that down, and hopefully by tracking that down, we'll figure out why it's not expanding right. So it looked like reference viewer. Darn. I don't see any of those mannequin images anywhere. Graphical items here. Why I don't see your button there either under the text. Showing this doesn't even look, you know what I mean? It doesn't even show what your text looks like. there at all. Oh, I can't even. Oh, I can use it. There's some other things broken here. Button, but instead. I'm going to trace it from the very, very beginning, which is what I. So this is really how it all works. Didn't even know it did that. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna see some weird stuff here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. So basically, that's why we have our main menu on this blank circle map with nothing on it. The real reason why we use this map is because it has its own blueprint built into it called the level blueprint. We open that, we see it causes the main menu to open. On begin play, it gets the game instance, shows the main menu. Where it actually creates the menu, adds it to the controller. That's a couple of variables on the controller. Adds it to the viewport. The Z order is the layers it's in. Just like in Photoshop, you know, you can have a layered picture. Z order is important because it's the layer of the UI. Destroy session. That looks like it. Okay, so we see that the main menu is being created there. That's basically what happens when you start the game. Pops you into the main menu. Happens when we press the new game button. Button itself. And clicked. Button, switch menu state to play options. Switch menu state is going to switch different visibilities based on. So it was play options, so it's going to switch to play options. Make the play game options container visible. Apparently, play game. Oh, main menu VBox. There it goes. That hides, and that opens. Now we have a new menu opened, and I'm going to follow it from create game button. Follow its event. As clicked create game button sets up a host game. Reloads the deck list. Which, that sets up the deck list. Oh, that's right. It's cut off here. That's weird. Can't see the text at the bottom. So So this is a function that's within the button there, separate from an event. Small mini function there built in, so let's see. Brush from texture. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Row image borders being manipulated. Don't rename it. All right. Oh, there's no search in. I keep forgetting I'm not in Blueprint. I'm not in actual Blueprint here. I'm in UI editor. So that's actually slightly different. So row image border is a variable. So let's get in the graph then. Well, it's there. Oh, in the graph I can find references. There it is. Tactile. And there it is. Aha, good. Found it. So do you understand what happened? I see exactly what's happening. So it's being overwritten. This row image border. All we gotta do is get rid of this, and it'll stay the same. Boink, get rid of that. Valid anymore. Check it out. Files. Hopefully you're not using them right now. Good, everything worked. Forgot to look. Let's make sure. All right, well, we have the button, so we have one thing solved. So we still don't know why it's chopping up the text. That's gonna have to be something to do with fill in the button here. Let me see. Alignment. I think it has something to do with that alignment. That's on fill. Something's not resizing itself properly. You know what I mean? Onto box maybe. Why it's resizing itself. That's what it should be looking like in the game. What else is missing? Button is being shrunk. Text isn't. But it should be sizing itself. Nope, I am out. Play with padding. Yeah, I know. I'm just tinkering around with it myself, trying to solve it. It's something I think it's like I said, that was a programming problem. You know what I mean? It was renaming that object. So something was now that variable's not being used at all. going to stay the way you set it. That doesn't even need to be variable. X block. Aha, it's setting itself twice. Just snip this for now and see what happens. That's how you disable it. If you ever want to just pop off the event and nothing will run. What happens without the constructor? Ooh, it's starting to come together. Core is working. Dev neighbor's not though. Here. Up row. I don't know why it's not resizing the button. No, because the outmost point needs to resize. So this object needs to resize itself. This scroll box. It's to stretch. Has something to do with this outer box. This is I'm still learning about the UI myself, because all these you got all these different options to play with, and I'm still new at that. There's so many different things I can set up the programming, but knowing what all these things do sometimes boggles me. Order set to fill. Doesn't look right, but let me just see. Shouldn't stretch out that, so and that's not right. That back to 1. I don't know if this object was even set up to be able to resize. To tell you the truth, deck name is a little long, so it may need to be played with a bit more. Like I said, I don't know the exact order these objects are supposed to be in. I mean, this was a kit we got. This is the way it came. I don't know enough about UI. So I'm pretty much leaving it in your hands. I'm just poking around with it so you can see, and we fixed that text problem. We fixed the graphic getting overwritten, text being overwritten. Little battles. I think that's going to be it for me today. Just wanted to do a quick little thing and test how the game is working. Your new targeting thing, something's broken, but it could just be me. Let me. I started up a game and it it didn't work, but I was pointing out the eggs and pointing out the graphics and showing everybody what it's gonna look like. They're not even gonna see that tech name, but it still should be able to expand. And this should be able to expand too, or you know what I mean? Something needs to happen to that text because it's unreadable. Or biker. That's something I'm probably going to work on tomorrow. I'm probably going to go back to the very beginning of the loop and fix some of the things I've noticed during the case past week. Stuff like, being able to throw down another card while a card is just in wait. So, plus I got to hook up the continue button. There's no reason that shouldn't be hooked up, so I can just skip the turn. Skip right ahead to the back phase. Return. Back phase. See our new, I don't know what that is even supposed to be, an arrow or a crossed out. There's a couple of different, it looks like a couple of different graphics there that are kind of overlapping, and something's broken now because I can't deselect anything. I'm gonna have to go back in and figure out why that stopped working, and then when I confirm, it's now not working on this side. We got work to do. I got work to do this week. But oh, one more thing I wanted to check out. Special effects. So this is your panel over here. This is all the different things you can put down. Or I know it's probably something that got messed up. So particles. Something about a 2D. Something about 2D bright emitter. Oh, adding add particles to the UI. Capture 2D scene. See anything like validation box ever. I've never seen before. You know, it's a lot of stuff to take in. Yeah, I don't see how you're supposed to do it. You're dealing with 2D space and 3D space, you know. Particles over you. Render the materials on screen. It looks like there's a lot of people trying it, so. Usually the emitter appears in 3D, which is why what you want to do is kind of tricky because UI itself is 2D. So you have to learn how to do something with materials, make the material appear on the screen. Looks like it's talking about a couple of different things. Particle system user guide. This is probably the one you should read. It'll load. Particle systems. This is all way over my head right now. I'm back on Restream. Anyway. So I am going to log off for now, though. Tomorrow I will be working on the continue on to figure out why the arrows stop working and the keep working on the loop. So I will see you guys then, and tomorrow is the launch of the Kickstarter, so I'm going to be around all day showing off the game, and you know, people can watch and ask questions, you know, all that good happy jazz. Yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.